What's up guys, TheMerryGamer here, and welcome back to the JSano Fan Server. And today we're going to be working on the hub once again, and today's actually Saturday, which is also the same day that we did the Dragon event. It's Saturday afternoon. I kind of did the Dragon event, the Weather event, the... what else? Elder Guardians, guys. I called them Ender Guardians, I think, during the recording today. But yes, that was a whole bunch of fun, and that's going to be Wednesday's episode for you guys. And hopefully today will be the point where we're like literally at the final point of the hub where I can almost open it. Like, it's not complete, but we're going to almost finish, like we're going to practically finish the main chamber, and we're going to work on the wings over time, I guess. The one thing I have found really weird, and I don't know if there's any other Mac users that watch me that uses two monitors, but I kid you not, there is a weird bug. I got 60 frames per second at the moment, but I had my monitor plugged in, and I was getting 5 to 15 frames. For some reason, I had two Minecraft windows open, closed everything, only had this Minecraft window open, was getting maybe about 15, 16 frames. Exactly when I unplugged that HDMI port, I went straight to 60. So I think it's just a current bug at the moment with the current program. So yeah, that's kind of a bit of a worry, actually, since I use my monitor quite a lot, and it was only when I had ScreenFlow open as well that it started bugging out and kind of getting lag, which is again a bit of a worry because I don't like the idea of that, because I use my two Minecraft windows quite often. But as you can see, I'll open this and we have the dragon egg and the nether star. I need to go place this. We'll make this into a beacon and place the beacon at spawn, and the dragon egg is going to go to the town hall. We're going to make an area in the town hall, maybe either put it on the mayor's desk or put it at the front entrance when you first walk in, maybe like a little kind of like a glass container, like a display case for the egg. So so we have it. But yeah, like today was quite cool. Like we did the dragon event and all that sort of stuff this morning. Then I went out to go celebrate my mother's birthday. So we went out and had a very nice lunch, and now it's it's almost 6 o'clock in the evening. So but we've been home for a little bit, and I've done a whole bunch of work last night and this morning. Not this morning, when I got back to finish off the part of the hub that I wanted to. So if I stand back here, like right here, you can see what I'm talking about. So this is what I've done in the hub. The hub is so close to being finished, like just this area. And you'll be happy to know that this trim that you see, this stone slabs trim, the next thing that connects to it is similar to over there, which is the sandstone stuff. The way we're going to do it is, I think it's like an 8 layer, or some majority is 7, 8. I think some points it's like 10 or something. But it kind of is like from like here, and it goes like around, like around here, and then it actually it separates this from the center, and that's what we're going to be doing today. Today we will be building up the center, which is going to be fantastic, and hopefully try and close off the roof. I don't know how long it's going to take me to do this. It could take me today, it could take me up to tomorrow, it could take me 3-4 days, I don't know. It just depends on how many materials I can get together. I am going to say though, the hub, when I open it, is still going to be in a very raw state. Like, there's still a lot of things to do in the hub, and I think that's where I'm going to start doing a lot of things off camera, to the point where we're going to be doing stuff not associated with the hub too much anymore, and we'll focus on other things, other projects I kind of want to get started up. You know, like we've got the shop towns to start getting fired up a bit. We've got JSano Land to get going. You know, we need to start doing a gold farm, Enderman farm. We've got all this stuff opened up at the moment, and we've got to focus on them as well. So there's still there's a few little things, like after we close off the roof here, there's a bit of detail that I need to do in the center of it that I still haven't designed. It's probably one of the last things I do. But then I need to go up here and replace all the netherrack with grass. Then I need to put after I do that, like after I put the grass up here, the next thing I'm going to do before I start the wings is I'm going to finalize all the shrubbery, all the plants and kind of nature decor in the hub, and get it so we don't have to worry about it. Like, we won't have these nasty slabs just sitting here. We'll all be nice and decorated. Maybe we could even have some leaves off here and some vines and stuff like that, kind of like making it look a bit overgrown. Maybe I was contemplating that, because in my creative world I haven't touched any of this, so it's kind of going to be very improvised sort of thing, which I do now and then. But with big builds like this, I like normally having everything structured and known, like practically before starting. But I've kind of left that to improvisation, really, kind of just like what suits best, sort of thing. But yeah, the hubs come along absolutely nicely. I've really enjoyed this build. The wings, I don't think so. I'm going to build the wings or the enchant rooms, like, because each bridge goes into one of these, and these will go into an enchanting and brewing room, and then the ones below go into the good old has like a tunnel, and then it hits into a nice long room about the height of up to where that cobblestone is, and then it's kind of like a curved roof, but much more kind of similar to that height, but a bit more shallower, I think, by like a block or two. But the thing that I need to start deciding is, do I want to put in the bottom one, do I want to put some stairs, then do the tunnel, so then it doesn't affect these guys here on each one of these sides, because that room does affect it, and it so means these tunnels can't be dead straight. They'll have to go straight, then bend a tiny bit, which then can cause issues with these guys, which mean that they either will have to bend, or they'll have to actually go stairs themselves and then go straight again. So minor inconveniences for the people that claim those 8 tunnels. I myself might even claim one of them, just so it's one less person to kind of have to deal with that situation, because I'm okay dealing with it since I'm the one building with it. But I'm going to try and do some editing and creative and see what it looks like, and kind of see if I can find a solution before we actually cause the problem itself, which will be interesting, which could delay the time of the wings. So there's only 24 tunnels, so these guys will probably get snapped up pretty quickly, I'd imagine. Because I need the other 4 technically wings, because that's going to double the hub to 48, and we have about 56 people or so in total. I think technically about 60 in total that would have logged onto the server, but your camera account, so it's about 56. But then out of those 56, how many are actually truly active? You know, then you have the ones that literally have logged in once and never come on again. Then you have the ones that have logged in, haven't come back for a long time. Like today we had what was it, Special Brew and Jad. I hadn't seen them guys in a while, so it was nice to see them turn up for the event. Actually, I'll point this out. You guys are probably wondering who the hell this guy is. Pixelated High Def. He's actually, if you guys pay attention, he's actually one of my subscribers that have been following me for quite some time, but he was also one of the members of the 5 that won a position onto the server. We did a competition just over a month ago on Jeff's birthday. It was like find the item sort of thing, and then the people that found all the items got added to a list, and then we held a secondary part of the competition, and then that kind of ended a few days ago, and now we've added 5 winners out of all the people that, like, I just like to say straight away, like, all the people that did submissions, they were awesome. Like, I said it already in the message that I sent out to you anyway, like, all the submissions were awesome. They were all amazing and interesting, all in their own ways. We had so many different varieties of I do admit that probably the most common submission was builds, like just Minecraft builds, because I think it was just easier for people to do that. But the variety and difference in between each one of them was awesome. Like, you had so many different types of builds. You know, you had people that build mini maps. You had people that just build a simple building. You maybe had someone that did a JSano Fan Server related or Jeff related. It was all these interesting designs, and it was so hard to narrow it down. And like, there was quite a few of us, like all us mods were like sitting down trying to vote, you know, trying to say, okay, who did we think was the best, which one standing out the most, and you know, like we ended up having this massive list, and then we were just like, we never had a plan on how many we were going to add, but then when we had the list of like the finalized list where we were just like, okay, these are all the ones that we like, then we were just like, there's too many. Like, I think we had it, I think there was, I can't remember, but yeah, there was just there was a decent amount of people, and we were just like, no, we need to add it, like round it down to a decent number of people to add, because the worst thing is to have a massive flood of people, especially new people, and then you don't know if all these people are going to be able to settle in nicely onto the server and all that sort of stuff, and it just makes it a little bit less chaotic, so to say. So that's probably the reason why we picked a bit of a smaller number, 5, which was I thought was a decent number in the end. I thought 5 was actually probably the perfect number to add. But for the people that didn't get on, I am sorry. Like, it's kind of like that. I don't know. It's kind of like that two-way street, because that's like what competitions are. You know, you have winners, you have losers. You know, and it's yeah. Like either way, all your submissions were amazing. If you won or didn't, if you got on or you didn't get on. And, you know, if you guys, the people that didn't get on, you know, if you guys stay active within the community itself, who knows, like, there could be open spaces, we could take notice of that, and, you know, you never know, something might happen in the future. But, I feel like I've talked for a bit too long now. I just looked at my timer then, and it's getting a bit long, so, but yes, I'm gonna wrap it up in a second, but yeah, just like back to the competition, just awesome submission, guys, absolutely loved it. It was good to get to know some of you as well, like some of you kind of kept in close contact as well, and kind of just, yeah, it was interesting to see like the process of how some people came up with their ideas as well, and it was pretty cool. It was really cool kind of hosting a competition, because I hadn't actually ever done that before, especially for like a server like an online server like this, so it was pretty interesting to be a part of, and so yeah, so just thanks again for all your awesomeness, guys, practically. But yeah, I'm gonna cut away here, and hopefully when I return, this is when I say hopefully when I return, that I can officially announce the opening of this season 3 of the JSano Fan Server's Nether Hub. So as usual, guys, I will see you guys in a second. Okie dokie, guys, welcome back. Oh, almost hit him. These guys are jerks. They always target like around me all the time, and I almost hit that guy. Welcome back, guys. The hub is finally finished. Well, not finished, but it's at the point where I've wanted it to be for some time now. And the roof is finished. The center is finished. It's all done. I need to say a few thank yous once again to a few people, and those two people are Diavola and Rad. And I think I said the thank yous to Ace for last time. I'm pretty sure. I don't think so he's donated anything since then. But yes, Diavola and Rad are the two that need to be thank you. Diavola, particularly for safety boots. I was dying so many times building the hub, especially the roof. He decided to make me some feather falling for safety boots, which actually saved my butt so many times. And the other one is to Rad, because I needed 8 diamond blocks. And Rad was kind enough to donate 8 diamond blocks. And as you can see right up there, there's my face. My player skin face. I've actually claimed that tunnel, because as I said, the hub is finished now, so the hub is actually open. Well, it's finished to the point where all this main area needs is all the gardens need to be done. And then, that's literally it. Then all I need to do is in these doorways, we need to go, the bottom ones will go towards the new tunnels, and the ones at the stairs up here will go to the enchanting and brewing area, which is probably something I'll start next. But I think it's at the point where I should show you guys how the hub looks. So let's get this render distance maybe up to 12 or something. Let's get over here. This might be a nice spot. I like how I have a giant duck face right near my portal now. So I'm going to turn around and show you how this looks. So this is the hub. This is how it all finished off, and this is how the center looked. So, as I said originally, it was very hard to explain how this capped off and how it finished, and it's turned out fantastic. It really has. That center pit there, though, like above the torch, where you can kind of see just like stone, I need to put a pattern there. That's gonna happen. I need to put some sort of pattern, probably using stone slabs, maybe like a spiral or something, I don't know, just something, because it just looks a bit plain. But besides that, oh, did I just take a screenshot? No, I don't know. Nope, there, and there, okay. So, the hub is officially done, to the point where it is open to the public. People can start claiming portals and tunnels, so Tylark, sorry, is the first one to claim. He's, Tylark Course Center, Tylark Race Center. Okay, so he's got a sign saying where, and I know, okay, there's signs over here. There's a few people saying, this is Scott's Fortress of Solitude is there. Rad's Horse Ranch and Villager Dungeon, Rad's Rabbit Ranch and Sheep Shearing. So Rad has got that sorted out for herself. Well, What the? I'm not sure if you guys can hear that. I just started hearing music playing in the background, and there is a ice cream truck driving up my court. I just instantly started hearing it. So if you can hear some weird chimes in the background, I am sorry about that. That is Mr. Whippy, Mr. Ice Cream driving up my court. But hopefully the microphone doesn't pick that up, because it is a bit of annoying music. But yes, so the hub still is not finished. It still has quite a bit to do. We need to do the gardens and some sort of pattern on there. So the gardens consist of these in the corners, the 4 in the center, the 4 in those corners, and then the 8 at the top and center, and then in the 4 in the corners. So there's quite a lot of garden work to do. Very tedious, very annoying. I'm going to move the microphone down a tiny bit, and just time consuming. So that's something I'm going to work on off camera over time, and that's going to be the same with the rest of the hub, really. Like all these enchant guys, I'm going to try and do them off camera, then show it all off when all 4 of them are done. And maybe when it happens, when I do the wings, I will show like 1 off or something, because they will take a while. Okay, I'm going to drop the render distance because it's just a tiny bit laggy for me. I'll probably show them off when they're done. Again, I don't want the hub to be my main focus anymore. The hub has been my main focus for the past 2.5 months. It's been a very long time. It's been a long time in the making. It has been excruciating to build, to say the least. It has. It's been a challenge. It's been excruciating to build, but I've enjoyed it. These big projects I always do enjoy. As you can see, the bottom 8 for community builds and community builds only. We've got the Enderman face there to signal the end and the Enderman farm. There is a poor attempt of a Guardian face. We need to change it a tiny bit, just to kind of. It's really hard to do the Guardian. The Guardian textures are really weird, and there's not really many blocks that can match the textures of its face. We can do the eyes and like the corners really nice, but it's just like even that texture's alright. I think it's this bar above its eyes that is kind of making. I think it's too dark. I think it needs to be something a bit lighter, but I do not know what. So there's a sign down there saying you can edit the face if you please, if you'd like to, practically. So, for the message for the members of the server, before you decide to move in or claim any tunnels or yada yada, do anything in the hub, please do read the messages on the Reddit page or in our Skype announcement chat. It will make it a hell of a lot more easier for the future, and make it so we won't have any complications when it comes to trying to claim a tunnel and or where you can place a tunnel, because you cannot place personal tunnels down here. These are community build tunnels only. I know there are 8 tunnels, and I know this area of the hub, these 24 tunnels will get filled in very quickly, so I know the temptation for others, the people that don't have a tunnel up here, will overcome to possibly claim one of these, but it is for community only, and you will be booted from that tunnel and moved into a newer tunnel that will be built in the wings down below when they're eventually done. So yes, please do refrain from that, and be patient is probably the best word to say, is patience is a virtue. Because there are still 24 more tunnels to be built, 6 per wing. I might even change that to 8 per wing, so then we have 32, which gives me a total of, what would that be, 32 and, was it 24 on top? So that's 36, 56 tunnels, so that might actually be a bit more of a nicer number. 56 might be a bit better. So that's the plan, practically. But as for the next few episodes, I don't know what I'm going to do. So I haven't really decided on next project. Well, I kind of have one. It's again kind of linked to the hub because it's a community location, so it will have its community. But the one thing I notice is that the community, like the server itself, does not have a community farms location. Like everyone has personal farms, but there's no place to get mass products of food. So there's no big melon farm, pumpkin, all this sort of stuff. And I think that's what I'm going to focus on. I'm going to go back to my technical side. The one thing I never did on the JSano Fan Server that I've never really done is I've never gone the technical route. I back a while back, I used to leave all my technical stuff on the Affinity server. Affinity I used as my technical experimentations, and I used JSano Fan Server for my big building projects and all the aesthetically pleasing builds, practically. Not really for their functionality, sometimes, but more for their looks. So this time, I think we're going to make the farm district for the server, and I'm going to set up a big melon, what would it be? It would be a melon, pumpkin, reed, like literally just every food there is. I'm going to set up a really big system to collect them all, and we'll link it to the hub. So I think that's what I'm going to start doing. I think I think I can cope with that. I think that might be a good start. Kind of a bit of a break from building and getting my mind into more the redstone mine. I haven't done big redstone builds since I left Affinity, so it's been a while, so that will be interesting and a good kind of brain teaser of my knowledge once again. I think the last big redstone thing obviously I did was Death Games. That's probably the most recent technical thing I've done. But yes, so any more real progress on the hub, like if there's anything major that I need to announce, I will do it in an episode. Oh god. But I don't think so there really is much more to show off in the hub, really. We still need to get beacons in there. The top is ready, like this area here. Like, I need to still fill in all of up here with netherrack. I'm going to slowly start going through all the netherrack I have and hopefully get through as much as I can. But this center bit here will always be hollow because there's enough room to put 4 beacons in each corner, so you can have like a speed, you could have a jump boost, you can maybe have resistance and I don't know, just whatever the other ones are, like what's the other one? Haste, even though you don't really need it, haste, because you're not really digging here. But yeah, like eventually I would like 4 beacons in the top, hidden in the roof. Also, I want to go do, again, we're looking in more technical stuff. I'm going to go down a branch of farms soon. As I said, I want to do the farm district for the server. There's also the shop district that needs to be linked up here. The rail route and the pathway is already linked there, but does not have a portal. I will need to link a portal. I think the symbol might just be like a dollar symbol or something, like, you know, just to symbolize like money or something. But I want to do a pigment farm. I want to have a gold farm, so that's something I need to work towards. So what will most likely happen is that I'll pick like probably one of these tunnels over here, and we'll get it so it probably will go into a ladder, most likely, and the ladder will probably slide in somewhere behind one of these guys to make it easier, so it's in between portals, because will need to go like straight up. And we'll break through the bedrock and we'll build a gold farm on the bedrock surface near the hub, I think. I think we'd like to keep it near the hub or above the hub or something like that. I don't know. It's stuff. It's a lot of stuff that I need to start thinking about. But yeah, I think I've said everything I need to say. Really, that's kind of my plans. We're gonna kind of go down a technical route now for a little while, and maybe steer clear from some building. Like, we're still gonna probably do some building on the sides. I need to get, like, you guys know me, I enjoy my building projects, so I'm probably going to have a small building project on the side, but I need to decide what that is. So it might take a week or two for me to figure out what that will be, and that will be what we link to this portal. Because at the moment, the house that we have at spawn, I really love it, and I really like to stay there. But there's a crazy amount of lag at my house, and I think that's due to, 1, being in spawn chunks, and 2, the amount of chests I have underneath the house. So the one thing I want to do is, when I build my next area, my new project, is that if I move all my chests away, does that area, the chunks that my Hobbit home is in, do they still remain as laggy as they are if I remove the chests? Because chests are linked to lag. You have to have a huge amount of them, but I think since spawn is laggy, it feels it a bit more, and I think if they're not in spawn, then, gee guy, really? You're on the one block I'm standing on. Get your ass off here. Go on. You have no idea the joy of actually pushing them off, but they actually die when I was up there. It was so good, finally, to get revenge on those guys. But, yeah, so that'll be interesting to see how the chest stuff work out in the future. But anyway, guys, I feel like I'm rambling. I feel like this episode has gone on long enough. So I'm absolutely stoked that the hub is finally open for people to claim. And I will slowly build the wings. I'll try and probably get 2 wings done a month. So I'm hoping in maybe 2 months' time, the hub will be 100% finished, like physically nothing left to do. But until then, there's nothing else really much to say. So as usual, guys, thank you all for watching. I hope you all have an awesome day, and I'll see you all in the next one. So catch you later, guys.